Para namang yung mga fuckboy sa Civic nag-migrate na sa sa Subaru eh. Theory lang yan. So, if you were following me in Instagram or in Facebook or whatever, alam mo anong nangyayari ngayon. But if not, then follow me. Diyan yan. Ito, parang dito ata. Diyan. Yung info. Tapos, yung mga nanood naman ngayon, at in the future, at yung mga kapag nanood kayo tapos hindi pa kayo nag-subscribe, mag-subscribe kayo para you will have updates for new videos, 'di ba? Kasi yung statistics na to, ito. Walang kwenta yan eh. Grabe naman, 71% hindi nagsusubscribe. Parang tindi na naman. Yung mag-subscribe naman kayo para makatulong kayo. Ano ba yan? 'Di ba? So, sige. Simulan na tayo. From Mr. Joseph Colina. Boss, asa na to yung 100ZX o kano sa ayo makita ito balik. The 300ZX, my Z32 is actually in Manila after I blew the engine. For those who actually follows me, or even in the past, if you followed me ba. So by the way, from this day forward, I will try to switch between Bisaya and English because apparently, or maybe Tagalog na lang, no, so that everybody can understand. Apparently viewers want me to speak in Tagalog, hindi lang English kasi ewan ko kung bakit, hindi ko alam. I don't know. Sige, pabigyan ko kayo. Mahirap eh. So yeah. The 300ZX is actually in Manila. I sold it because I blew its engine and I didn't really have time na to fix it, or hindi ko na parang ayoko na eh. Kasi ang hirap, it wasn't really built for drifting. It handled, yung handling niya mahirap siya i-handle yun. And ang hirap nito, ewan ko kung bakit. Wala naman akong problema to speak or conversively in Visayan or in Tagalog, pero for some reason when I try to explain it, I just have trouble. But anyway, yun, the 300ZX, it's already in Manila. I sold it. It's not gonna be with me anymore. I've seen it. I don't think they will ever restore it. Kasi ginamit lang yun as a donor car. When I blew the engine because I was trying to catch Skyline like an idiot. So yun. I didn't really want to wag na yan. I just decided to not kasi wala na yun eh. Sige, next. Ito, maganda to. From Jared. Yan. Which is the most iconic JDM car? Magandang question to. Yan. Yung iba dyan, magmumura doon sa comments na kayo. Pag ayaw nyo ng opinion ko, sa comments na kayo magmura. Sige, linista ko to. Pinag-isipan ko to. Kung tatanungin mo ako ng pinaka-iconic, depende yun eh. In what aspect, in what category, yung mga ganon, diba? Kaya ang ginawa ko, lilista ko na lang. Top 10, yon. Top 10 most iconic JDM cars. Yon. Sige, una tayo. This is, according to best to worst. Yun lang. Okay. RX-7. Maganda yan. Rotary. Rota 2 Rotary 13B twin turbo. Yes, very nice. Yung chassis niya, sobra. It's very nice chassis. Kahit anong gawin mo, ayaw mag-drip ha. Balance na balance yun. If you wanna drift the RX-7, you have to exert extra effort because the car is so balanced. And it really wants to straighten out. Yun, kaya maganda yun. So, super. Yung mga Mazda, I've driven the Mazda 2, the new one. The chassis, you can just buy a Mazda 2, go to the track, and then it's good to go na. Maybe you can just change the tires and you're good to go na. Talagang maganda yun. Number 2, Honda NSX. The very first true supercar, a Japanese supercar. It's designed in collaboration with Ayrton Senna. Maganda yun. B-Tech. I haven't driven an NSX. I just really know that it's a really good car, and I don't know, maganda siya tingnan eh. Yan. On paper maganda siya. Yan. Next, Nissan Skyline. Yan, biased ako dito. May ganito ako eh. On paper, it is really the first supercar on paper, pero if you really think about it, the really true supercar would be the NSX. Pero on paper, spec wise, kuhang-kuha sa Skyline yan. Maganda yan, Godzilla yan eh, national treasure of Japan, di ba? So yun, iconic. It was very ahead of its time. Marami siyang mga gadgets. Yun. Next, Toyota Supra. 1,000 horsepower, 700 horsepower, stock internals. Yun, kahit yun lang, it explains everything na. Yan. Next, number 5. Mag-rejoice kayo mga pakboy. Honda Civic, Type R, tsaka EG6. Yung dalawa, ano ko na lang yun, tayo na yung dalawa. Yung Type R, EK9, tsaka yung EG6. Small hot hatches, very nice cars, very nice handling cars, independent suspension. I can go on and on with the Civic. Talagang magandang kotse 'yon. Despite its identity, or ganun ba? Despite being pakboy, ganun. It's a really nice car at the end of the day. Number 6, Subaru Impreza WRX STI. More specifically, anything older than Hawkeye. Yon. Yung mga bago, ayoko niyan. Ewan ko, just not my cup of tea. But from GC8 to Hawkeye, yon, maganda yon. Para sa akin If you think otherwise, sa comment na kayo. Doon kayo magwala. Kahit dislike nyo, bahala kayo sa buhay nyo. Number 7, Mitsubishi Evo. Anything until Evo 9. Yan. Yung Evo 10, ayoko nun. Ayoko, hindi na yun Evo. Wala nang 4G63T. Yan. Wala na yun. Pero maganda yung mga Evo. Sobrang ganda ng handling. Better than the Subaru. The Subaru, may tendency to understeer siya eh. While the Evo just really does everything for you, and for some reason galing mo mag-drive kapag Evo. Yan. Next, Nissan Silvia, kasi drifter. It's a very balanced car. It's as if Nissan already knew that it was for drifting in the future, yung gano'n. Next, Toyota MR2. Bakit MR2? Kasi takot ako dyan. Sa lahat ng kotse, talaga, takot ako sa MR2. Yung cousin ko, pa-shoutout ko na lang rin, si Alex Layson. Yung maliit. May MR2 noon when we were still in high school. I think it was in high school or maybe early college. And yung talagang kulit ng coaching yun. Towards snap oversteer. Yun. Diba? Biglang turn in, tapos kuha ko na. The next thing you know, you're the other way around. You're the opposite direction na. Yan. Last. Itong last. Nilagay ko lang to for the sake of mentioning it, but I'm not really impressed. A86 Trueno. Yan. Ayoko niyan. If you've driven the A86, on which I have, okay lang yun, yung mga modified, yung naka coilovers na, yan. Kahit coilovers lang, okay na yun. It's a really good car if it has good suspension. Pero pag stock, yan, ito yun eh. Yung the other cars that I was mentioning, even in stock, they are very good cars. Ito, kasi nagiging icon na to eh, nagiging overhyped or overrated tong si Trueno. Kaya I just included it for the sake of argument. But if you've driven a stock A86, talaga mapasabi kang you should never meet your hero, diba? Nang dahil kay Takumi, yung mga ganyan. So wala. So those are my wala ako sa sa Trueno. Pero I just mentioned it for the hell of it. So those are my top 10 most iconic JDM cars. If you think otherwise, comment. Yon, doon kayo magmura. Wala akong pake. Re-reply pa ako, di ba? Di ba? Sige, next. From Mr. Jose Saison, Boss Amo. Musta ka na? Nabalik na ba tayo from Dumaguete? Ayan. Aero. Spoiler, canards, yung ganon. Which is best? LED lights. Wala akong problema sa LED lights. Kung gusto nyo mag-underglow kayo. Bring back underglow. Ayan, 90s yun eh. So, Fast and the Furious yun. Aero, wag na. It's pointless. You don't need Aero. There is no situation or instance or whatever that I can think of that you will ever get to the point of requiring Aero. Diba? Like yung mga spoiler niya na ganyan. Walang kwenta yan. Apart from, or unless if you just want to look good, then maybe. Pero prinsipyo ko yun eh. Prinsipyo ko yun eh. Yan. Prinsipyo ko yun. Wherein less is best. Or functional looks better. Yan. So, if you put Aero, make sure it's functional. Kasi maganda tingnan yun. Obviously, it's science. There's science behind it. Pero pag wala, wag na. Less is better. Diba? Kaya nga yung mga Civic, yung mga ganon, if you have a Honda Civic and then you just replace the suspension and then maybe 15-inch wheels, rims, okay na yun. Pwede na yan. Choy na. Diba? Pakboy na yan. Pwede na yan. Sige, next. From Cebu Street Drifters. Mga drifters. Yan. Isa ko dyan. Street drifting, wala na. Good boy na to. Maraming dyan eh. Dyan sa Cebu Street Drifters eh. Marami dyang mga pasaway eh. Hindi naman kayo nagdidrift eh. Alam nyo na kung sino kayo. Anyway, how much does one drifting weekend cost in the Philippines? Yan. Depende kasi yan eh. If we're talking about sa Cebu, mura lang. Given na you already have the car, if you already have the car to drift, yung mga rear wheel drive, yung mga LSD, ganun. Tires, may noon kasi when we were starting, we used to buy yung mga surplus tires, like 500, 700, 1,000 the most. Pero in the advent of China tires, yon, naglabasan na yung mga mura. It was better to buy a brand new China kasi it lasts eh. It lasts all throughout the session kasi you just need maybe 2 pairs and yun, pwede na sa likod. And 2 good pairs at the front, yung mga grippy tires, mga soft tires. So maybe if you take that into consideration, for the tires, you would have to spend around, so we're talking about Good Ride tires, because Good Ride is more popular and they're good at drifting. They're proven yan, Good Ride, trust me, yung gamit ko yan. So Good Ride RS on the front, yung soft compound para makapit, that's roughly maybe 2.8 or 3,000, 3.2 depending on the size. And that's a pair, so you're looking at 7,000 na for the front. And then for the rear, you have your SA or whatever road tire that's available. And then you can go with still a Good Ride, of course, the road tires. There's two options kasi, the SA and the SV. The SA is hard, very hard, and talagang sulit yung tires na yon. It would cost you maybe 2,000, 2,500 to 3,000 depending on the size. So you would need maybe one set, so 4 pieces. So you're looking at 12,000. So ano na yon? 7 plus 12, ano na ba? 19. And then you throw in 1,500 for the track fee. So 21.5. And then gas, let's just say 2,000 or 3,000. So tapos pagkain pa, so 25,000 yan. On one drift weekend sa Cebu, 25,000. That's given if you're really honing the car from 7 a.m. to 12 noon kasi yun lang yung schedule for drifting so sa kart zone. Then you're gonna have to spend around that much on one drift weekend. That's mga 25,000 more or less. That's considering tires, fuel, track fee. So hindi pa kasali doon yung maintenance after yon. So yeah, maybe mga ganun na nga, mga 25,000-30,000 more or less on one drift weekend. So it's not expensive. I mean, it's not cheap. Sorry, it's not cheap. Tapos pag nasa Clark ka naman, you have to again consider the travel and your logistics. You have to send your car, if you have a car there or whatever. It would come out maybe one drift weekend, if it's an event weekend, maybe roughly around 50 to 70,000 siguro, more or less, So yeah, it's like any other motorsport. It will cost you money naman talaga So drifting is really up there, pero depende na rin yon sa diskarte mo. Ako for one, I'm the type of drifter that would always go with the budget drifting palagi. So the parts that I have are more often than not either given or found or surplus or yung mga ganon. So where I can save, I will save. So if I had right now, I'm stuck, nagsta-stuck ako ng mga lumang goma for the tires, then I have spare pa naman. So I can probably drift maybe 4 weekends without paying for anything. Well, I have to pay for the track fee, of course, and then gas, kahit yun lang. But for the other stuff, the heavy stuff, wala na. I mean, it talaga, diskarte lang talaga yan. So I hope that helped. But don't worry, I'll make a dedicated video for it. How much does it cost to go drifting? So I'll do that in the future. So next, ito yung inaantay na question natin. Alam nila to Sige, Jed, attorney, power of attorney, hindi mo talaga magtanong. Sige, what is the best sex position in a GC8? Grabe. Hindi GC8 yung ginamit ko. Di ba? Problema na yun. Sige. PG tong channel ko Sige, lipat tayo. Doon tayo sa GC8. Kala nyo, di ba? O, sige, papakita ko sa inyo kung ano talaga. Kahit hindi ko ginagawa to. For the sake of love my subscribers and viewers. Kaya ginagawa ko to. Sus. Sige, lipat tayo. Off ko lang. Yan na. Yun, si GC. O, sige. Sige. Yung sagot ng tanong nyo, dito lang yan, sa likod. Yan. Ayusin ko lang tong mga harness ta. Yan. Yan. Dito ka sa likod. Parang ganon. Diba? Nakaupo kang ganyan. Diba? Sabi ni Jed pa-demo daw yan. Para namang yung mga fuckboy sa Civic nag-migrate na sa sa Subaru Theory lang yan. Siya yung on top. Ganun na lang. Wala naman akong tinatago kasi wala naman akong tint. Yan. So exempted ako dito. Yung mga nakatint dyan, alam nyo na kung sino yan. Subaru Cebu. Yan. Beware. Okay? Mga girls, if you're watching, Subaru tinted, beware. Yan. Beware. Yan ang masabi ko, beware. Underwhelming ba? PG. Sorry guys. Rated PG kasi yung channel. Kaya yung mga kids dyan, ganda ng Subaru. So nice. Guys, remember, gagawin natin to every end of the month. You can post your questions. I'll just tell you when to post the questions. It will be available in Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and you can also email me the questions. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please like and subscribe. Para naman support naman kayo. Subscribe. Okay? Then I'll see you on the next one. Guys, thank you sa questions talaga. I really appreciate it. It was really fun. May ibang questions hindi ko na sagot. Kaya maybe it would be reserved for the next one. Let's just keep them coming and then help me out so that I can keep producing videos. Yan. See you.